Welcome if you're new to Saintuality, or welcome back if you're a returning viewer and subscriber. We appreciate you. My name is Yaya, and I am a mental health coach at sainttarot.com, where we offer a plethora of private readings about life, love, business, and everything in between. Okay, we've been in business for over 8 years and would love to help you if that's something that you're looking for, just in terms of spiritual guidance and advice, things like that. Be sure to check out the description box for all of the information that will be there, including a direct link to the site, our disclaimer, all of that jazz. Also, if your intuition is telling you to watch more than one pile, please do so, because usually there's another message there for you. So I just wanted to say that before I forgot. And just keep in mind that these readings here on YouTube are general. They're there for entertainment purposes and to just put out some good vibes into the world and to showcase our services, okay? So everything I say will not resonate with every person, and that's okay. It's not supposed to. It's for so many people, so just keep that in mind, okay? Lastly, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. But we want to make sure we update you when we drop new videos and readings, stuff like that. We will be getting more into astrology. It won't just be tarot. So we want to make sure that you're in the loop when that happens. We will also be launching a membership program in the near future. So you definitely want to be the first to know about that. We're going to be doing some 18 plus readings on that side that are really juicy, okay? So I think that's it. That's all I had to say. So now we're about to get into the part of the video where you can pick a pile and get your message. Hey, so this reading is going to be all about if this person you're dealing with is short-term or long-term, or if the person that you will meet next is short-term or long-term. It really just applies to whatever your situation is. So this is pile number 1, 2, and 3. I helped y'all out today by putting just a few little dark colored crystals here to help you, to ground you, so you can see which one you're most drawn to. So I'll give you a second, and I'm going to take a sip of my coffee before we begin with pile number 1. So figure it out. Which one? Okay, you ready? Okay, I'm ready too. So let's start with pile number 1. Oh, and keep in mind that I will be pulling a message of advice from this deck here. If you don't know, I do mix my decks. So we'll just be focusing on the romance cards, the pink cards. But in the future, we'll be pulling different cards out of here. So super exciting. Let's move this over here. Let's put this one right here. Okay, so pile number 1. This will be your message of advice. We'll save that for the end. Oh, let's put that there. That's cute. And this will just show me, regular vibes, long-term, short-term. You know how we do. Or if you don't, this is how we do. And then these will be the love messages from this person. Just something that you can take with you, and also just a clarifier in terms of if they're long-term or short-term, where their head is at, all of that jazz and juju. Okay, we'll get to that before we get to that. So, pile number 1. Is your person long-term or short-term? Meaning, short-term, obviously, it's not going to last as long as you would want. We'll see how that manifests. Or long-term, that it's going to last longer than expected. And if it shows where it leads, I will let you know that. Okay? So, we've got the Empress, the Tower, and Temperance. So I'm going to pause for a second and we're going to put these in order. If you want to learn how to read tarot from me, that will be a possibility in the future. Courses will be available, but this is part of what I do. And we're just going to get into it. So, in order, we've got the Empress. I'm going to show you the cards. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Empress, Temperance. Uh-oh. I'm still learning how to center it. And the Tower. So honestly, pal number one, I feel like your person is someone that they really have a strong hold on you emotionally, to the point where you may 1 second. Okay. Little technical issue, but yeah. So and that kind of clarified it. So I do feel like you and this person has a strong hold on you emotionally, and vice versa. You both feel these very powerful emotions towards each other, and this very intense there's this intense chemistry between you. But I do feel that this person will end up being long term, but before that they will be short term. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of pause, um, and it's going to be some sort of necessary pause with this Temperance card being here. It's going to be something that's for the best, to kind of help smooth out any like rough patches or just disagreements that you two have or are going to have. So I definitely feel like this person, if this person is going to have to like earn your trust. This may be someone who, you know betrayed your trust in the past, or maybe you someone here in this dynamic is dealing with trust issues, so they're not really giving their heart, with this Empress energy away. With the Temperance card being next to it, it's like someone's kind of being kind of hesitant about giving their heart away, whether it be their past with this person, your past with this person, or your past with partners in general. But I feel like that's going to play a real heavy role in this person needing to put the work in to get over the blockages that you put up to protect your heart and to protect yourself. And I feel like, honestly, because we've got Temperance, it's about like, the two cups pouring into each other. I feel like this energy is mutual. Um, just meaning both of you have trust issues that could either make or break the relationship. But I really do feel like it's going to be the the raw, passionate desire to be with each other that brings you back together after just certain disagreements or certain, again, trust issues, or just mishaps and breaks in communication. So this is a definitely like a makeup to breakup type of connection if you were drawn to pile number one. If this is not your story, because this is very evident here, then you may want to choose a different pile, because that's what I'm seeing here. But this person is going to be long term, but it's not going to come without a few mishaps, without a few disappointments, without a few delays, and a few lessons needing to be learned in matters of the heart on both sides. With this Tower card being here as like the outcome, it does represent some sort of necessary drama, a necessary evil, a necessary change that is in the near future regarding this situation. Now, obviously, if you are under the age of 18, go. I feel like, oh my God, why do I have to keep saying that? But, I don't know who could be watching this, but there's nudity in these cards. So with this Tower card being here, I do feel like if this person doesn't get their ish together, like if this person, especially if this is someone who is kind of like arrogant and feels like, it's almost like I'm getting that song by Lil Wayne, Don't Get Too Comfortable. I think it's called Comfortable or Too Comfortable. Feel free to listen to it and you'll get the vibe. But yeah, like if this person doesn't really step up their game, I do feel like someone else may step into the picture and swoop you up off of your feet. I don't think you're going to shut that this person that you're thinking about currently out of the picture, but this person is definitely going to have like the playing field is going to be leveled. So if this person maybe treated you like an option before, or just kind of, you know, was trying to have their cake and eat it too, you know, why buy the cow when you can get the milk type of free? If that was their disposition towards you, I feel like karmically there's the playing field is going to be leveled to where you're going to have options, and you're going to have people that see your value and see your worth and want to give to you in ways that they should have given to you if they really wanted you. So yeah, this one is a little tricky, but I'm excited to see what these messages are because it'll clarify. But right now, the answer, just short, sweet, and simple, is this person. For some of you, yes, this person is going to be long term because they're going to want you bad enough to put in the work to have you and to keep you. Um, for others of you, this person may not put in that work, and therefore you're gonna, you know, retract and wait until you attract someone that is willing to put that work in, and then that's when this person may try to get you back. But you're gonna have options at that point with this temperance being here, because with this empress being here, it is showing that you are ready for the love that you deserve. You know, because it does take maturity. It does take time for us to grow, whether you're male or female, into the version of ourselves that's ready for the love that we're really asking for, you know? So, and then there was another scenario. So, for another group of you, um, honestly, this person is just not going to meet the standard, and you're going to meet someone else, and as difficult of a decision as it may be to make emotionally, I think that you're going to put this person that is currently kind of sleeping on you, so to speak, to the side and giving someone else a chance. So those are three different scenarios that I'm seeing, but a long-term commitment is headed your way, and you're going to have options. It's not just rooted in one person. I am seeing that for you. So the just love messages for you at this time to help clarify this situation. It says, somehow you made me fall in love with you. So again, I feel like this person, it's not going to be easy for them to continue fighting their feelings, or um just doing the bare minimum. Like, their feelings are really going to either force them to take more action and to pursue you in a way that's more suitable for you, that makes you know that they're serious, or they're going to crumble under that pressure. It just, we're going to see. But for more of you, I feel like whoever it is that you're currently thinking about, I think that they have a little bit of like anxiety about the connection and the future of it, and they kind of don't know what they really want from it or from you, and just circumstances in their future are going to create it so that they have to make a decision, so that they're not wasting your time, so that if they are choosing to be short term, they can get out of the way for someone who is long term. Okay, so next it says someone's ego is getting in the way. Yeah, that's very clear as day. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, someone's ego is getting in the way. So um I think that this is an energy on both sides because it is coming in the middle here. So an ego, it has a bad rap of being like this negative thing, but I feel like you both have been hurt in the past, and again, trust issues are really like an underlying issue in terms of communication, in terms of really being together mutually, and growing as a couple, or even getting into a relationship that's official. There's just a lot of um, both of you are looking out for yourselves in fear that the other person is going to do you the same way that people in the past have done you. So again, that can either make or break it. But again, the chemistry, the passion, the love, whether big or small, that's there, is going to continue to bring you back into each other's lives over time. We don't have any time cards, but this is Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. So These are inner planets, so it's very quick. It's very, Spirit is going to be trying to like send both of you individually the signs that you guys can make it work. The energies, the influence of Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Venus being love and relationships, Jupiter being, abundance and opportunity, Mars being action and passion. All of this will be helping the relationship. So if this is someone that again has broke your heart in the past, or who has just not stepped up to the plate in the way that you deserved or in the way that you needed to feel comfortable giving your heart to them, know that if this person doesn't do that in the near future, that you are going to have an abundance of opportunities with other people, and that this person is going to see that and try to get to you. But it's like Jupiter is going to be in the way. It's like your circumstances on a full level, not just on a love level, but like even financially, like you're going to be doing better. It's just that whole energy of like, it's like people, when they feel like there's a little competition, or when they feel like you're doing better or you're looking better, you seem to be growing and growing in life. It's like now they want to try to come back, or now they want to try to, apply pressure and apply effort. But by then, I think that you're going to have grown so much to where you are going to be able to decide if you want this person short term or long term. So, again, someone's ego is in the way. Okay, so we've got at church. So wait a minute, y'all. So whenever these cards, like a location, this is showing you where you may meet someone on a love level, where you can if you're looking for it. Obviously, everyone here is not the religious type, so just some sort of like organization. It could be a gym. Again, it could be an actual church. It could be um, some sort of local event that's recurring in some way. Um, but that's where I'm seeing like all of this abundance is going to come from. It's going to come from like your like-minded community. So if you're an entrepreneur and you go to networking events, you may find like a new suitor or something at those type of events. Or if you, I don't know, if you play some sort of a sport, or if you have some sort of a gym membership, like Jupiter is going to be influencing your love life, because here it is just dead center in the middle of Venus and Mars. So Spirit is trying to bring the right partner for you in life. You just have to kind of sit there. You see how she's sitting pretty, whether you're male or female, just sit pretty, because love is coming. And obviously, Spirit wants you to have someone that's long term. So anyone that's trying to give you otherwise, they're just gonna have to go. And also, funny enough, if you scared, go to church. That's what I'm getting from this intuitively. Like if this person is not gonna step up to the plate, don't beg. Don't get locked into your ego or into your fear, which the ego is rooted in. Um, just allow situations and this relationship to evolve naturally. Don't try to hold on too tight to this person, especially if you know they're not treating you right, or treating you in the way that you deserve, no matter how much you love them and they love you. Like at the end of the day, love is sweet and all of that, but if there's no action behind it, then what are you doing? Right? Moving forward, the music scene. So again, we are looking at another way that you can meet someone else, or that you may meet someone else. Sorry, I had to clear the screen. Um, but yeah, I just feel like your next, whoever it is that you're going to be dealing with, if this person that I'm about to describe sounds like the person you're dealing with, then you know that you're going to end up choosing this person. But the love archetype that's like being brought up here is someone who's creative, someone who has a good sense of humor, a really good personality, someone who is very respectful, someone that you will be proud to take home to meet your parents. This is someone who can hold a really good conversation. This is someone who has morals and beliefs, but they're not very like overly judgmental. This is someone who they may be a water sign, or have a lot of like strong water placements in their chart, being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, whether that be Sun, Moon, or Rising, or again, one of these inner planets, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter in a water sign. Just because I'm feeling just this very flowy, open, loving, almost passive to a degree type of energy. So this is giving me like Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be your person, but that's the vibe that I'm getting, that you're going to be attracting to you. So if that is this person, then there you go. But if this that I just described does not sound like that person, then just know that that's the archetype of what you will be attracting if you let love in, not partially but fully. You know. So next, ooh, it says wait for me. Yeah, this person is going to be playing some mind games, but again, it's no harm, no foul in it. They just, again, they've got some trust issues that are creating blockages to their heart space, blockages within them to apply the effort that they really want to apply with you, because they're afraid of it failing. So especially with this tower being here in this kind of future forward position, I do feel that, I feel like someone is going to be believing that this connection is too good to be true. So therefore, they're going to make it short term. But they're going to keep coming around, presenting themselves to be long term. So if you're watching this, you're going to have to decide if you want to wait for this person, if it's worth the wait, or if you want to go see what else is out there to find what is really going to make you happy. But if this person is someone that you truly love and you want to wait for, know that it is going to be a wait, and that it does have potential to be long term more so than short term, but that it's going to be a lot of off and on. So that's that. Okay. All right. So the message of advice for you from Spirit about this. Well, it just says the victory. So you're going to come out on top in this situation. I'm going to actually turn it this way so you guys can see it. Yep. Someone is going to put the work in for your heart. Like all of those guards, all of those boundaries. Don't feel like you've got to pretend that you don't need time to heal from your past. The person that really wants it is going to work for it. They're going to put the time, the effort, and the energy in to earn your heart, to earn your trust. And once they have it, they're not going to do things to betray it repeatedly just for whatever reason. Okay? So, Spirit, what is your final message of advice for pile number 1 about their current love situation, just in general? Ooh. Then we're just taking a pink card, so I'm actually seeing this peek out. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. It says new love. Wait, let me get the glare off. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So Spirit is definitely saying, like, if you're unhappy with the current person that you're dealing with, although you have all of these feelings, know that they're just one of many that are to come. So don't be down about the situation. New love is coming your way, whether it be with this person or with someone new, but love is coming. Okay? All right, thank you, pal number 1. Check out the information in the description box if you want a private reading regarding just any other situation. We have over, I think, 50 to 60 readings available there. So check it out if you want. If not, that's all right. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if this resonated, and if you want to be notified of future readings. Okay, so pile number 2. This will be just a general message from Spirit about the situation at hand. These are just the vibes for me to discern if this person is long term or short term. And these messages here will be regarding just the love messages for you at this time that you should know about this situation, about this person, and in general. If you are under the age of 18, bye bye. All right, moving on. So, pile number 2, is your person long term or short term? Short term meaning it's not going to last as long as you want or as long as you expect. Long term meaning it's going to last longer than you think. And however the story manifests here, I will share with you if it comes out. So, long term or short term? We got the 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. So, this person is long term. I mean, come on, guys. These are Pentacles energy. You know, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn people are in it for the long haul by nature. We don't like to waste our time. And I'm speaking from a Taurus's perspective because that is my sun sign. So, yes, this person they don't have any plans of going anywhere. They love you for who you are. They want to be with you. You really get on their nerves sometimes, or maybe they get on your nerves. You both get on each other's nerves sometimes. But you know, I'm really getting the vibe of the Little Rascals, Darla and Alfalfa, like that letter of I hate your stinking guts, love Alfalfa, like you know, like that whole vibe. Not meaning that this person hates you, but with this 7 of Swords being here, they know that you could do better than them. Even if they're the most handsome or most beautiful person that was ever created by God, him or herself, like they just know that you could do better than them, and that could just be them being modest or them being, you know, fearful or uh, nervous, you know, about like where your head is at with things. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I mean, the 7 of Swords does represent the energy of 7 months. So if you are not currently in a relationship, give it about 7 more months for things to solidify. Whether it means after that time frame, you'll actually be met with the opportunity to be in a relationship with them, or just circumstances will be improved to make you feel like that's even more of a possibility as opposed to what it was in the past. If you are currently dealing with this person, and I feel like if you were drawn to pile number 2, most of you guys in this group are currently either committed to this person, whether it be in marriage, just regular boyfriend, girlfriend type of relationship, or you guys have been dealing with each other on and off in any way that it's manifested for a significant amount of time, making you both feel very comfortable with each other. And also with this 7 of Swords being here, a lot of you in this pile are like, knowing the answer to this question is like super important because you've dealt with partners in the past who have seemed like they're the right person on paper, but in real life they weren't all that they were cracked up to be. So you guys in this pile are just kind of like a little suspicious, like, you know, kind of in that mindset of it's too good to be true. um Yeah, but I really do feel like it's long term because you guys are going to be good to each other. You guys, no matter the mistakes that are going to be made, there's going to be a lot of forgiveness and a lot of just leniency and open heartedness and open mindedness with each other. So, the answer to your question is this person is long term. So, let's get into the love messages. Yeah, it says, I will do anything for you. So, didn't I say this person is like, you know, you may push their buttons, or you know, they may fear asking you out on a, you know, like to be in a formal relationship if they haven't already, but they want to. They want to be with you, whether you guys are already in a relationship or not. Like, that's their plan. That's their mindset. Okay. Let me pull this up. Next, we've got step outside of your comfort zone to meet someone new. So, yeah, for those of you in this group that are single and you're kind of dating, but you're kind of not, this is Spirit encouraging you that there is someone out there for you and that meeting them is not something that's going to take as long as you think. So, that's for some of you. Archetype Kim Kardashian. Yeah, so think about how Kanye felt about Kim in the beginning. Like, he put her on a pedestal. Yeah, this person, feels like you're the most beautiful thing to them, flaws and all. Like, they feel that you are their dream girl or their dream man, regardless of gender and sexual orientation. That's the vibe, and that's why. Because I feel like you guys want to know, well, why? Not being like pessimistic, but just being curious. And I'm telling you, it's because they feel like you are their dream person. They feel like you're beauty and brains, or handsomeness and intelligence. Like, you're a vibe. It says, I do not know what I want. So this person, I feel like they're not really uh they're, how can I say it? They're not really like in this current present day, no matter when you're watching this, whether it be in 2021 when I made it or 2026 in the future. Who knows? But just know that this person is just someone who is looking for a long-term relationship, but if it gets too difficult, I mean, they will take a step back and focus on themselves. This is someone who is very, very practical, and so are you, because again, you both are popping up as like the same element. So there is a high percentage of compatibility between the two of you. um that's going to help to make it work, despite any confusion with this I do not know what I want, despite any because I almost feel like this is your energy. Like, this person is very like, because you're popping up as, if especially if you're a woman watching this, you're popping up as this Seven of Swords, just someone who's very protective over their heart. And I just feel like this is going to be a very slow build, a very slow burn, a very slow moving connection, but to the point where you may question if you're headed in the wrong direction or if you're choosing the wrong person. But with this message here of I like it rough, I do feel like despite the fears that you have, this person is going to grow on you. This connection is going to grow on you. Despite, because I feel like there are a lot of you in this pile who have dealt with partners who, like, you've known them from back in the day, or you've known them for a certain amount of time, and it's, you kind of wonder if you should move on, and this, that, and the third. With this I like it rough, know that this person is still going to continue to be kind of like hard to deal with, but in the end I feel like this person is going to be your rock in some way. Like, they're going to learn to be more dependable, to be more available, to be more um, just in their heart, and not just being who they feel that they should be. Because the King of Pentacles is someone who is the archetype of the provider. And the Queen of Pentacles is the archetype of the powerhouse. So this is a power couple type of dynamic. But, you know, you both are going to have to learn how to just kind of go with the flow and trust that the relationship is meant to be, but that it's going to require work on both sides. Because again, this is the energy of, I mean, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, these are the builders of the zodiac sign. These are the people who, while the fire signs are out doing, you know, experiencing, doing all of those things, and the cups are out there feeling and falling in love and meeting, you know, following their dreams and all of that, all of those type of water things. And while the swords are out there learning, conquering, you know, interacting, meeting new people. The earth signs are like the anchors of the zodiac signs. Like they're the ones who hang back. These are the late bloomers. These are the people who make very like great sacrifices that pay off in the long run. So I definitely feel like this person is long term and that this person can go the distance with you. Pile number 2. Okay. So just a message for you. It says, nope, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So for you guys, it is saying that it may not feel like it, that this connection is evolving or is going in a positive direction, but it is. It's just that I feel like you both are going to help each other to grow into this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles archetype. But someone is going to have to like let down, I'm not going to say let down their guard, but someone is going to have to give in a little bit more than they are. Because I feel like with this nope, wait, postpone, say no, it feels like someone has more control than the other person. You know, someone feels like someone is being this way towards them. Like, but that's not the case. This person is just kind of like a tough cookie. They're not doing it to you personally. They're not treating you a certain type of way because they don't like you. They're treating you that way because they do like you. You know, it's like that vibe of the little boy that tugs at the girl's pigtails on the playground. And she thinks it's because he hates her. And it's really because he likes her. Maybe a bad way of showing it, but it's just what it is. And also, I feel like a lot of you in this group may be dealing with people who, you know, when it comes to relationships, they can be kind of fickle, not because they're fickle, but because they feel like people are kind of, you know, they're one way one minute and then a different way the next minute. So they kind of don't like wasting their time with people. But for some reason, I'm not going to say for some reason. The reason is because you're great. And because you kind of match their energy, but they're gonna see you differently. But that's gonna take time for them to get out of this nope, wait, I'm not sure, I don't know what I want type of energy. But they know what they want. They want something serious and long term. They just want to make sure that they're seeing things clearly with you, that they don't get into a situation where they regret it. Okay. Pile number 3. So, Spirit, what is the message? I mean, what? So, okay, pause. Maybe you guys need to watch pile number 3 if you feel called to that, because I clearly just said that just willy-nilly. So, all right. So, Spirit, what is your final message of advice for pile number 2 as it relates to, okay, we're not taking that. Again, we're just taking pink cards, romance cards. Spirit, what is your message of advice for pile number 2 when it comes to love and relationships at this time? I am being drawn to this one. Ooh. So it says, it is safe for you to love. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you see this reluctance on both of their faces, but you see this little Cupid baby here. The connection is undeniable, and they were destined to meet each other, and that this is just the beginning. Like they were meant to meet each other. Again, it is saying it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So for those of you in this 7 of Swords energy, that's like, you know, kind of ready to jump ship and, you know, just being kind of uneasy and afraid of getting your heart broken, know that this is real. This person is being genuine, despite your fears and despite the mistakes they may make or that they have made. So, long term. Okay. Thank you, pal number 2. I am moving forward. Check out the information in the description box if you want a private reading. We have over 50 to 60 options available at sainttarot.com. So just check it out, see if you like it or if you don't. And be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe if this resonated and if you want to be notified of future readings. All right. Hey, pal number 3. So you want to know if this person is long-term or short-term. This will be just a general message about this situation that you should know. These 3 cards will help me to discern if this person is short-term, meaning it won't last as long as you want or as you think, or long-term, that it'll last longer than you think, or that it'll go in the way that you want. And if there's a story that plays out here, I will share it with you. These are the love messages just from your person, from this person about this situation, all of that. And you see that, all of those words right here. If you were drawn to this pile, there is a song that's connected to that, and I'll read that off before we get to that. So it'll give you the overall vibe of this situation. So I'm excited about that. No other pile got that love charm card. So anyway, pile number 2. Is your person long-term or short-term? We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Star. So this person is long-term. And let me just look at what's being said here. So, but that's your answer. This person is long-term. This person is long-term because they've manifested, like you both have manifested each other. You both want to be with each other. You both are equally yoked. You both are, this is, if you were drawn to this pile, this pile definitely has the strongest soulmate type of connection. And do not take that, and like run away and be like, this is my soulmate, and just like run off in a field of daisies. Like, people really hype that soulmate twin flame thing up, but it's really a karmic connection, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's lessons involved, so keep that in mind. But it's something that you should be happy about. Everybody that everyone is with is not a soulmate, but here I'm seeing a soulmate connection. It's not relating to past lives. We do have this Fool here, so this is something that, again, you both have manifested. You both have grown into the versions of yourself that you need to be to have the type of love that you both have always wanted. You both are going to speak each other's love language, and I feel like you guys are destined to be in a relationship. That's what I mean on a soulmate level. You both make each other very happy with this Star card being here. Someone may be an Aquarius or an earth sign. I mean, not an earth. Well, it could be an earth sign because I said that naturally. But yeah. Let me see here. Let me see what else is here, because this is pretty plain Jane. Yeah, I feel like both of you are just really tired of playing games, So I think you both are really serious about each other too. Your person is like jealous of the thought of someone else even having you. So this person doesn't want to go anywhere. This person they want this thing to last. They're curious about what's here. They feel like you make them a better person, or you make them want to be a better person, or they feel like you're better than the people that they've had in the past. Like, they feel like they manifested you. Maybe this person liked you for a very long time, and they finally got you, or they finally worked up the courage to speak to you. Or if you haven't met this person, you may have a secret admirer that is going to reach out to you. It could be in the time of Aquarius, January, February, or it doesn't matter when you're watching this, but I mean, we are in the age of Aquarius, so I do feel like you guys are, if you've been waiting for a long time to find that partner that is just like your person, like the person that makes you want to like just jump up and scream, you know, and just be a fool for love. Like, that's what this is gonna be. That's what's next. So that's your answer, long term. Again, if you're single, you are attracting a long term situation. Give me 1 second because something else is coming in before I go to this though. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So it is going to take time for you both to like truly commit to each other, though. So give me 1 second, y'all, because I got to take what's coming in. So let's see here. This person is long term, but somebody's just not going to be ready. Like, they're going to feel all of that I just said, but someone is just going to move a lot slower than the other person in terms of committing. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all know I'm not that reader that just talks. I got to see what's here. Because something is definitely like pulsating. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So a lot of you in this pile, you're dealing with someone currently that's short term, but you're going to meet someone new that is long term. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. So this current person, and you'll know if this message is for you, because this person that is short term may be kind of childish, or you know, because you see how like her face is like super like focused and like unamused, and this person is being like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. Like this person is playing games. This person is only, you know, just looking for a good time. But you see how she's looking at him like kind of side-eyed ish. You know, I don't know if you can see that clearly, but she's looking at him side-eye. Like she likes him. She thinks he's the bomb.com, but she knows she's the bomb.net.org. You know, so she knows, I feel like, you know, in this pile, I don't know. I really do see a lot of y'all in this pile moving on from someone who was meant to be short term, that maybe you were trying to make be long term. And it isn't going to be painful. It's going to be, again, the star represents divine healing, soul healing. So if you are in that type of relationship dynamic where you feel like you've settled, where you feel like you're dealing with someone who is like extremely emotionally incompatible with you, know that the work you're doing, the lessons you've learned from this connection is going to lead to a soulmate connection. So for a lot of you in this pile, Spirit is trying to tell you that the person that you think is your soulmate is not your soulmate, boo. I'm just going to leave it at that. I know that's kind of like a bombshell, but it's not bad news at all. It's just what it is. You guys are manifesting a long-term relationship, but you may be dealing with someone currently who is short-term. And it doesn't mean you guys are going to break up in a week, but 2022, this inspires me to do a 2022 love forecast, because I feel like if you watch that video, if I decide to make it, you're going to be drawn to a pile that connects with this message here of you walking away from someone, not necessarily a breakup, like you guys may still keep in touch and stuff like that, but you're just going to be more open to meeting someone else. It doesn't mean you're creating a dating profile online, or that you're, you know, looking for a hot girl or a hot dude at the coffee shop. It just means that your heart is going to be open for it, and therefore you're going to attract it. in this way that's going to be like you almost want to get on your knees and thank heaven for it, with this stars card being here. Just out of the blue. Boom. Answered prayer. Okay. I'm moving forward. So the love message is for you. Yep. Helpful growth. So change is coming, but it's positive change. It says, ooh, thank you, Spirit, for making it clear. It says, don't fall victim to this person's mind games. Focus on your happiness only. Yeah, because you see how she's, you know, doing all of this for him, and he's just sitting there, you know, reaping the benefits of her love. Don't fall victim to this person's mind games. Again, you see how she's still faced, and he's, you know, playing games, you know. But you know, she's waking up. She's realizing her worth. It says, learn the lessons this current person is teaching you in your life. And this is literally pile number 3, the message from your future partner card. And don't mind the handwriting. I was very, very busy that day. So don't judge me and I won't judge you. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely going to be someone new. Now, I'm sorry if you're married and you want to be with this person. I'm not forecasting a divorce for you, but you may want to choose another pile, because in this pile, if you were drawn to this, Spirit is clearly telling you in this general reading that someone new is coming, someone that you're meant to be with, someone that you like, the connection you have prayed for is coming in. Okay, I'm going to read this last because that'll be a great way to end it off. But archetype, yep, Nicki Minaj. Now, so, you know, Nicki, she used to be with, you know, the guy Safari, and then she got with Meek Mill, and you can look back at the photos, and you can even, you know, listen back to her music, and I think that she really believed that those, you know, in those different relationships, that those people were the one for her, but she ended up being with someone else. Now, I have no comment on who she actually chose to be with and who she is with now, because that's none of my business. But we're just dealing with this archetype of Nicki Minaj. So, and again, the person that she's with is someone from her past. You know, like someone that she knew way before the fame and the money, the fortune, all of that. So, and it's someone that gave her the things that she was looking for in the people that she met over time. So for some of you, it may be a blast from the past type of energy. But again, soulmate connections are not always sunshine and rainbows. You see what Nicki Minaj is going through now in this current relationship. Although she may be happy and very much so in love, there have been some, you know, some tough vibes that came with it. It's like an element of sacrifice, so to speak. So, and I don't know, Nikki, don't be mad, but I'm just, your card popped out, so I just had to say that. But I'm not judging. And I'm talking like she'll watch this, but hey, you never know. The internet is free. Anyone can see anything. But anyway, yeah, with that energy of Nicki Minaj archetype, some of you guys may actually be Sagittariuses, or, you know, a lot of or you may be attracting or have a natural attraction to fire signs, people who look good, who make you feel good, but who may be kind of selfish and, you know, have a lot of growing to do, and that can really weigh down your progress, your growth, by trying to help them grow. So with this archetype energy of Nicki Minaj relating to if this person is long term or short term, again, this kind of confirms that you may deal with someone for a significant amount of time, and then you'll learn the lessons you needed to learn, and then move on to someone else, and maybe even another person, until you find the person that is right for you on all levels. So I'm going to say there is a very tiny percentage of you in this group that the answer is yes, this person is long term and it's a positive thing. But the whole, so again, the message stands for some of you. Yes, this person is long term, and you'll know if that's your person. You'll know, because this is going to be someone that brings you out of your shell. This is going to be someone that, you know, you want to be with, even though you're afraid to be with. Like, you know that you're supposed to be with this person. This person treats you right. This person makes you laugh. This person, you know, um, they're not afraid of the challenges in the relationship. But if you're dealing with someone who's the archetype of a coward, or, you know, someone who plays, you know, trickster type of mind games and says one thing but does another, you know that spirit is telling you that person is meant to be short term, and you may want to make them be long term, but you would just be hurting yourself in the long run. So that's the answer, pile number 3. It says, keep this between me and you. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with people who are just like, you know, they're just attached to you on a sexual level, you know, and an emotional level as well. But, you know, you may be the best they ever had, you know, in the bedroom department, but they may still not be on your level emotionally and relationship wise. Because again, Nicki Minaj, like, she had, you know, one person who, you know, came up with her, who I'm sure she loved very dearly, but disappointed her in some way, and she moved on to someone, you know, like Meek Mill, who had money, who had a lot to offer, all of that. But it still didn't work. You know, she had to, you know, try again until she got what it is that she wants, being, you know, a baby and family and whatever it is that she really wanted deep down inside. And she got it. So, but again, I do feel like a lot of you guys in this pile are going to be very tempted to settle for somebody that you could do better than. So I don't want to make this too long, so we're going to keep it moving. But yeah, I knew it. Okay, so before we move on to this is the message for you, pal number 3. The song that's going to be the vibe of what I just talked about, in a confirmation rather. I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. And I don't even know if that's how you spell her last name, but today it's going to be Blige. All right, it says, the way the relationship has been going will be tested. Your partner or desired person will press pause on the connection to focus on themselves. Your attachment to the connection will be a huge focus, which will weigh heavy on you emotionally. The overall vibe is sudden delay, confusion, uncertainty, concern, someone shutting down, struggle, and an air of obsession. So that's confirmation, y'all. But don't take this as a bad reading. Just take this as a lesson learned. Take this and really make a wise decision going forward. The message for you is actually a question, rather. It says, what would you do if you were not afraid? So your intuition is already pushing you to do what needs to be done. So trust it. And let me connect this charger. Hold on, y'all. One thing. Okay. All right. We're back in business. So, Spirit, what is your message of advice for pile number 3 regarding love and relationships? Yeah, so this is a very heavy situation. This is a very karmic situation because I almost dropped this whole thing of cards. Your message of advice is stay optimistic. It said, well, stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for some of you guys, you may be going through a breakup or just this moment of realization that it's time for you to move on, and you may not want to. It may not, and that may seem like a pretty kind of drastic decision to make. So you guys are just kind of trying to weigh your options, but Spirit is telling you, like, this is not the end for you. Like, even though this person may treat you good and, you know, and make you feel good, are you happy? You know? And if not, don't settle. There's no need to. All right? So pile number 3, I hope this reading helped you. Feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe if it did, or just if you want to be notified of future readings and stuff like that. But I thank you guys, and I will see you in the next pick a card reading.